Hey, and welcome back to Eat Travel Life. Today we are canning cherry pie filling. This is simple and easy and so delicious. Let's get started. Let me explain a little bit. These are the ingredients that you're going to need to make this. And we are going to use frozen, pitted, and washed cherries. This means once you've washed the cherries, you're going to have to pit them and remove the stems. I use a little machine to help me remove the cherry pits, and you're going to want to inspect them to make sure that you get all of the pits because sometimes your machine does not work and no one wants any pits in their cherry pie. So once they're pitted, you will put them in a bag and put them in the freezer, and then we need to let them thaw. This will allow the juice to release because we are going to need to boil that to thicken to make the cherry pie filling. Now, also, you're going to need uh, we're going to need 4 cups of cherry juice, and this is probably going to make 7 or so cups of cherry juice, but you can save that. You can drink it or you can make jelly. But once the cherries are thawed, and you are going to want to thaw them in, you can do it in the bowl. I did that, and then I put them in a strainer, and this is going to take a few hours. So you're going to need to strain them to get the juice out and just fill that up and let it drain out. When it's been several hours, you can then press them a little bit to try to get more of the juice out. But if you have more strainers, you can do more work and get them done quicker because just having one little thing like that isn't going to do a lot. So we did several different ones to try to get as much juice out as quickly as possible. Go ahead and start heating up your cherry juice, and while you're doing that, add in your clear gel, your sugar, and your cinnamon. Add them together. It'll help incorporate a bit. It's still going to give you some lumps, but it'll be easier to distribute the cinnamon and it won't just float to the top. So go ahead and add that in and give it a swirl, and then dump that right into your cherry juice. Stir out all the lumps, and then we're going to want to bring that to a boil. Once we've brought it to a boil, we're going to add in our lemon juice and then bring it back to a boil for a minute, and we're going to stir it constantly. And it's going to take a little bit of time to do that because we are on medium heat. You can see it's starting to thicken, and when we add the lemon juice, and then we want to bring it to a boil, like I said, and once that happens, add in all the cherries, and we're going to add them all in at once, and we are going to just continue to stir. This is going to fill the whole 5 quart pot up. So we're going to want to be careful not to spill anything, but you also want to make sure you get to the bottom of that because you don't want it to burn at the bottom. And we're going to want to bring this to a boil, and as soon as it comes to a boil, we're going to want to remove it from the heat, and it's going to be time to start canning our pie filling. Let me know in the comments, do you use your cherries for pie filling? Do you use them for turnovers? Do you put them in ice cream, shakes? Once this is up to a boil, go ahead and turn off the heat, and then let's can this. And we're going to fill it up, leaving 1 inch headspace from the top. If you get it too full, just grab a spoon and go ahead and empty it out, and then wipe the rim clean so that the jar will seal well. You're going to want to clean the seals off, or the rims off of every jar, and then put a lid on, and then hand tighten a band. Let it process for 35 minutes in the water bath, and then let it sit for 5 minutes before removing from the water, and then cover them and let them sit overnight. Make sure you check them to make sure that they have uh, sealed. If they haven't, those ones go in the refrigerator, and then you can make turnovers. Mix a little powdered sugar and milk, and you've got a glaze over them. Perfect. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and follow the rest of my delicious recipes. Have a great day.